Hi folks, so now I'm going to show you some stuff on Microsoft Office. Particularly this video is going to focus on Microsoft Word. So we're going to start by using the Google Chrome browser and going to the NSCC website, nscc.ca. And once you're there, you're going to hover over the login page right here and go to Office 365. So for me, again, it's coming up automatically. I'm already signed in. You might have to sign in if it doesn't do it automatically for you. So your W number at campus.nscc.ca is your login. Then you would hit next, and it'll take you to the NSCC login page, and that's where you're going to put your password. If you changed your password, you would put in your new password. If you have not changed your password yet, it's still that temporary capital N $ password that you will be using, okay? So we are going to start by looking at Microsoft Word. So Microsoft Word is a place where you can create a document, and it's good to know how to use this application because a lot of post-secondary institutions do use this for papers and assignments and that sort of thing. So just to show you a few things here, the first thing I want to look at is centering, the alignment of the page or the document. So if you look here, you can use these as well. So you can, if you need an indent, you can go back and forth. If you want to put things in the center, so if I want a title, I can do that. If I want to underline, this is the underline here. Now I'm still in the center here, so I don't want to stay in the center. I'm going to go back to the left. And I want to use bullet points. So I want to just create point form, I guess I should say. So maybe I'm going to make a list. So maybe this is going to be a grocery list. So I'm going to need apples, oranges, potatoes, carrots. Oh, it's spelled wrong. Oh, it's still spelled wrong. And this is another thing. So if you want to look at spell check, okay, usually it comes up here. Wait. Yeah, so if you just click it, it's going to give you the correct spelling. I had two T's and that was what the problem was there. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. That's how you would put it in bullet points. If you want to change the font, you can do that here. Times New Roman is one that I tend to use a lot. And if you want to change the size, so you want to make it really big, you want to make it 12 is always the ideal number. If you wanted to highlight it, you can do that by using this tool right here, highlight. I'm not going to. If you want to unhighlight it, you would just click down and go to no color. If you want to change the font color, something a little more colorful, let's go with blue. You can do that as well. Black is what I prefer because it's easier to read. So another thing you can do if you want to insert a picture. So if you have a picture that's saved on your device, say your computer or whatever, you can do that by going here. And there's my beautiful photograph of myself. I'm going to delete that though because I don't want that to stay. You can also insert pictures from here. So say I want a picture of an apple. This looks like a nice apple. It gives me visuals if I want them. And you can move it right next to the apple there. So that's another thing that you can do if you wanted to add photos or like a picture. If you want to make a chart, so say I wanted to look something like a 3 by 8. Here's my chart right here. So maybe I'm going to put my apple here, and I want 10 apples, orange, and I want 5 oranges, potatoes, and I'm just going to put 1 bag, 5 bag of potatoes, carrots, 1 2-pound bag of carrots, and then I'm just going to leave this because I'm going to use it to check mark it as I get the stuff that I need. So that's another thing you can do if you want to make a chart. If you want to highlight in here too, you can shade in that cell. And I'm going to highlight the text and make it bold. So those are just some how-tos on how to use Microsoft Word. There's all kinds of other things that you can do here, but just in case anybody wants to use this for any of the assignments we're doing this year, it's always good to know how to use this application. So the next thing we're going to do is learn how to save a document. So I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to go to Save As. I'm going to copy online because I want to save it to my OneDrive. So you would have to put your name in here. So I'm going to call this grocery list. I'm going to save it to another folder. That way I know exactly where it's going to. I always do that because if I just save it, sometimes I have no idea where it ends up at. So I always like to choose where it's going. So I see here it's in my OneDrive, and this is my OneDrive file here. Everybody who is an NSCC student or staff has a OneDrive account. And your OneDrive is something that you can access through Microsoft Office, okay? So that's where I am going to save my file to. So that's saved now. I see that it's grocery list up here. That's all fine and dandy. Now I'm going to check to make sure that it is here. So if I go to my OneDrive, and I'm going to scroll down, G, I called it grocery list, so I'm going to go to, oh, a little too far there. Grocery list, there it is. So if I wanted to open that back up, and here it is. Okay, so in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can attach a file and send it via email. Okay, so right now, what I'd like everybody to do is just create a document. Maybe just make your own grocery list and save it just like I did. And then what I'd like you to do is send it to me and just include like 4 items just like I did. You can even do the exact same stuff that I did here. And as you're going through these videos, I just want you to kind of follow what I'm doing. So create a document, save it to your OneDrive, and on the next video I'm going to show you how you can attach a file and send it via email. Okay? So take a look at the video again if you need to. In class, we're going to be doing this now, and I will be in the classroom for support. Okay? Thanks, guys.